you're doing this at home, you will need a bench or a chair, just for guidance. It can be done without it, so you don't actually need it. So far I've got some light, medium and very heavy dumbbells. Again, you're the boss, you can do these movements without dumbbells. Hope we're all well. It's freezing today, cannot get warm. I had a cold since Sunday, so it's been hard getting motivated to train, I'm not going to lie. Body just wants to lie in bed, but fat chance of that with 2 kids and a sister around. So we are training lower body today. Glutes are getting hit. Hi guys. Another one on. Make sure you've warmed up before we start. I'll just turn that iPad down. Like that music. Let's wait for it to populate. So if you are watching this at home, just fast forward the next couple of minutes. Right, so we're going to be doing 3 lots of exercises. Tricep on everything. So sometimes action creates motivation, well usually it does, and you feel like you can do more, and this could be the best session ever, or it could just be average. We'll soon find out. This is like day 3 of sleep deprivation, so taking that into consideration, and the lingering cold. So lunge pulse, so we're going to do a warm-up set of everything first. So body weight, lunge pulse, so that's long in length, sitting on the back leg. Then into thrusters with the lightest dumbbells you've got, or 1 hot water bottle, or you can drop the weight completely and just move your arms over your head. So it's basically a squat to shoulder press. Then we're doing heel elevated split squat, again for the quads and glutes. Hi guys. So we're going to do run around that set without any weight to start. With a little rest in between everything. So disclaimer, if you do see the children floating around, they've been fed, they've been watered, had the nappy changed, they've been interacted with, they've had cuddles, and they're getting cuddles after I've gone live, but this is mummy's time, this is what they need to learn. So don't think that they're neglected or anything, because there is some idiots on the internet, judgy idiots. So this is my time, this is mummy's time now, and that's what I'm teaching, that the world doesn't revolve around them. We need our time as well, self-care. So then they can look after themselves appropriately when they're older. Okay, lunge pulse, long in length, wide enough so you've got balance. Make sure you start your watch, make sure you've warmed up. If you are weak in the lower body, you might want to do a few squats, a few calf raises, a few dynamic stretches. I'm going to put it on strength training. So long in length, we want to sit on that back leg as well. Knees should just be off the floor, so you feel a stretch in the hip flex with the back leg. I'm going to go for 10. 3, 4. I want you to start squeezing and using this front glute, bum cheek. 5, putting the weight in there. 6, 7, but we are sitting upright, chest proud. 8, 9, 10. Good. Over to the other leg. So I am answering any questions that you may have on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle. I'm a personal trainer, I'm a personal trainer, Yoga Pilates Teacher, online coach, and I've currently got limited spaces for online coaching if anybody's interested in achieving the goals a lot faster with my guidance. How many is that? 7, 8, let's do a couple more. 9, 10, a few seconds rest, a nice hip opener up. Then I'm going to thrusters, so there's my water, kids have got it. So I'm going forwards. Basically a squat to shoulder press. You don't have to use the bench, but I like to use it. And this mat's just for stretches afterwards. I'm going to go for 10. 2. Hiya. What's wrong? 4. Squeeze the bum cheeks on the rise. 5, 6, 7. This is warming up. 8, 9. Hi guys. 10. A few seconds rest. Get your breath back. You okay? Right. Heel elevated split squat next. Hi Mohammed, how are you? So body weight only. Making sure your back foot is engaged into a right angle. And your hips face forward. 1. Mummy! Whoa, yeah.
I'm finished and can I from Annie?
If you want, yeah, if you can. 5. Wow, that's beautiful and colourful. 6. Good at patterns.
From.
Yeah.
From.
2 more.
Where am I going to write it up here?
Bottom.
That means Ellie's drawing up here.
She'll draw near you. 10 on the other side. Keep them hips face forward. Take your time, quality reps. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. A few seconds rest. Take another layer off.
The bottom.
Yeah, bottom. I said bottom. How are we doing, guys? First warm-up set done. Definitely warmed up now. Let us know if you've got any questions on any of your goals. We'll get into them. Fat loss, toning, building muscle in specific areas. I'm here to give you a no BS approach to health and fitness as I train. Going in for round 2, weighted. Got something stuck to my sock. Is there anything more annoying than that, by the way? Right, so.
Mummy.
So you need a R there. That's really good. It says Fon Ari. So put a little R there. Well done. Option, wait. 2, take your time, don't rush through them. 3, squeezing that front bum cheek. 5, deep breaths. 6, exhale coming down. 7, 8, 9, shaky,
Mommy,
shaky, 10.
I want to do a capital R.
That's fine. And then that N, turn that to a M, so add another heel onto it, either the front or the back. 10 on the other side.
I'm not going to add another heel on it.
And toes are pointing forward. I'm working. 3, 4, was that 4? 5, 6, 7, again, take your time. Hi guys, 8, 9, rest after this. 10, get your breath back. So this is strength training for lower body strength and tone. How are we doing? Hi Abby, how are you doing? Have you trained legs this week yet? Grab a drink. Have we got any questions, guys? Getting the breath back. And then we're going into squat thrusters. So squat to shoulder press. One between 10 and 12, okay? You can use a water bottle if you don't have weights. Engage the core before you get started. Let's go. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Rest. Really good for fitness. That's like burpees but harder. Whew. Then we're moving on. Heel elevated squat. So I'm going to bring the reps right down for this. Challenge balance, stability and strength of the pelvis by going heavier. So I've got 2 8s there. So we'll have 1 8 on either side. Doing good. Excellent and good. Well, I've got a cold and I'm massively sleep deprived, but we're showing up, doing what we can. Your 100% will look different on different days, especially if you've got children, especially if you live with a chronic illness or if you've been sick. So you don't need to be perfect every day. It's just doing your best out of the current situation. So less than 6 I'm looking for. If you've got a heavy weight, engage into a right angle with the back leg. 1, 3, 4, 5. My front glute is on fire. 6, good, up to the other side. 2, keep that core engaged. 3, 4, 5, 1 more. 6, rest. Something stuck to my sock. Your 100% will look different. Good, yeah. I read that, it's not mine. I read that off, I think it was another mother's post. I was like, they were talking about what consistency looks like. You know how everyone says consistency is key? Which people think automatically, you've got to get all your workouts in, all your steps, all your food perfect. No, no, no. Your 100% might be 60% that day. You know, if you've not had sleep, if you're ill, if you're so busy with other more important things. So yeah, that helped me. Like, my job as well is to teach people, but obviously everybody's different and different things resonate with different people. So I've got to say the same stuff in lots of different creative ways until it goes in for some people. Because as well, if you think about it, as women, we've been brainwashed our entire lives to feel like we're just a number on the scales, and if we don't hit that number, we're nothing. And with what, especially if you're a 90s kid, you've grown up with all of like the under eating models, like Kate Moss, for example, who was super unhealthy, and you've been like fed a load of crap to cut out carbs after 6 and all the like crazy ways of eating and cutting out food groups and limiting food and your favourite food, blah blah. So it's hard for me as a coach to get through, like the older you are, but once you accept that it's a calorie deficit, you're in control of everything and how your body looks, it's quite empowering. And it ends up clicking. Like someone said to me once, trust the process. I was like, yeah, that's exactly why I keep falling off the wagon, because I'm not seeing any changes. I'm not trusting the process. Hi Mark, how are you? Right, going in for round 2. Sorry, round 3, but the second weighted round. So, lunge pulse. You can hear this cold in my throat. So normally I start with my stronger, like subconsciously, I'll pick my stronger. So I'm going to start with my weaker leg at the front. Squeeze it, sitting upright, squeezing that front glute on the right. 3, 4, 5, keeping the weight in the front heel. 6, 7, good. 8, I'm answering questions as well as we go. 9, so if you've got any questions on health, fat loss, toning, sticking to your diet, I specialise in back pain as well. 2, 3, back legs giving way. 4, hip flexors on fire. 5 left. 4, let it burn. 3, connect to that front bum cheek. 2, 1. Oh, rest. Shorts are doing midden already. Knackered, just had a bath. Still aching. Is that from training or your night out at the weekend? Right, resting. And then we're going into squat thrusters. 12 minutes in and I'm already feeling our work. What is it you do, Mark? I'm not sure I know that. So I'm a personal trainer, 12 years, online lifestyle coach with limited spaces. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher. I specialise in back pain, nutrition, postnatal rehab, working out around children, you're getting blotchery, Fanny. Where's my mod? Bricklayer, that's hard work. It's hard work. Right, I'm glad you're looking after yourself and having a bath though, it's good. Looking for between 10 and 12. Third set. 1, 2, using the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Demi's trying to use the iPad. 8, 9. Mummy help. 10. Mummy help. Yeah. Rest.
It's a nice bath.
Good girl. Whew. Hi, Piolo, you alright? I was about to take you. I'm happy. Thank you, I'm knackered. Come on my job, you won't need a workout, lads. Got enough to do. Plus as well, I imagine in bricklaying it's very hard to keep good posture, you know, when you're knackered and stressed. And handy though, have you built your own house yet? That's what I expect from bricklayers. Like a mechanic should save a woman money on the car. You shouldn't, like, your woman shouldn't have to worry about buying a house because you should just make one. Right, heel elevated split squats next. About 6 here. We've got fatigue. 1. Connecting to that front glute. 2. Should be on fire, cramping. 3, 4, 5. 6. I love them. They're so hard, but they show any imbalances and weaknesses you've got in your body. That's why you should do them anyway. 1, let's do last rep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My bum cheek. Oh, rest. Built it, wife got it, living. Oh no. Brilliant. Well done you. When it comes to Bulgarian, I struggle with balance. Go a little bit wider in stance, check that that's, make sure your core's engaged and your glutes are firing, otherwise you'll lose balance. So to stabilise the pelvis so you're not wobbling, your core needs to be activated and your glutes. I used to as well, but people don't do them much, they're quite wobbly because the stance is too narrow. Go a little bit wider, should help. Any questions on health and fitness? So we've done, is that 3 sets weighted? 2 sets weighted and 1 warm-up set. So going in for our 4th final and then we're moving on. 16 minutes in. I'm looking forward to like a pigeon pose after this. So I'm a personal trainer, guys, of 12 years. If you've got any questions about health, fitness, rehab, back pain, diet, building muscle, give us a comment. We'll get into it. I'm gonna go in for our next set, just resting. Shake the legs off.
Mommy!
What is it?
I want some of my favourite crispies.
Oh, go baby. You can have a yogurt if you want.
No.
There's banana toffee yogurt. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to show me Demi if she comes over to you because you still up there. Right, final set. Again, feel free to drop the weight. 90 kilogram bench press, nice. I was targeting 100 this year, but reckon I'll get there by summer. Yeah, definitely. I take it that was 1 rep max. Yeah, and definitely before summer if you're consistent with it and you're hitting all the right muscles. Final set. It's a final countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep using that front glute. 6. Easy to switch it off. 7. Deep breaths. 8, 9. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. The only thing that stops DOMs, like soreness, is stretching and like repair. So protein, warmth. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm struggling. 7. Fuck my life. 8, 9. My calves are on fire. Oh, 10. Rest. So your final set of these exercises. If you're doing it with me. Yeah, 1 rep max. Still massaging my ego. I stopped doing them 1 rep maxes a long time ago. I've just I don't go lower. Between 4 and 6, usually 6. But it is a good ego boost. So. Saying that, if I was in the gym and Scott was like, oh, what can you bench? I probably would do it, to be fair. Looks like you got your hands full with the kids. For dinner, so Demi ate all her fish pie and then we had a roast beef dinner and I had cod, so 3 different meals. It was a quick dinner tonight because Harry was swimming lessons, so it needed to be something quick, straight in the oven. But I wasn't that hungry, so I just made sure I ate my protein. Right, split squats. Oh no, thrusters. 10 to 12. 1. Chest up. 2, 3. Squeezing the glutes. 4, 5. Don't let the weights pull you forward. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Bit of a gap filler that. Good for fitness if you don't have fitness yet. But yeah, I've definitely got my hands full with them too. Hi Tiger, how you doing? Got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? It's quite quiet tonight. Split leg squats. Dreading these. Lesson 6. Really firing the glutes tonight. Glutes, well, full lower body workout. Good. Grab a drink. Let's get our breath back. What's wrong? She want a milk. I've got the milk ready for her. I had a very early pancake day. We have pancakes nearly every day, Mark. Kids love pancakes. It's a great way to eat a lot of eggs, do you not think? You okay? Mummy's going there. Beep beep. Are you okay? Okay, we'll just have longer rest before the heavy split squat. Oh, baby.
Cut.
Socks. Let's warm the milk up. Do we have any? Ooh. Baby.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ah. Raw.
Look
Raw.
at
Nah.
this.
Yeah, I've got milk here. Yeah. There we go. El Pesto's happy. Right, she'll just play with the belly button there in the corner whilst I do my split squats. As you do. Adams, lesson 6. 3. 1. Oh, 5. 2. 4. Oh, 5. Rest. Okay.
Fire and get warm.
You're cold.
Yes.
Sammy, this is naughty. I trained abs like 2 days ago. I'm still aching. Resting 24 minutes in, needing it. Grab a drink. Annie, can you move on the rug please, because I'm using dumbbells in a minute. Heavy walking lunges next. Do I have any questions about health, fitness, fat loss, toning, guys? Building muscle, nutrition. What do you think of intermittent fasting? Is it effective? If my moderator would be so kind, he'll give you a link. Just bear with him, he's not great with technology. To my intermittent fasting video. It shows you the pros and cons so you can make an informed decision. There is some benefits to it, but for me personally, it made me overeat when I did. It was kind of like I was fine, and then when I started eating, it's like opening the floodgates. My moderator's rolling his eyes there. So yeah, he'll give you the link to that short that I did about that. I don't need a night out. No thanks, I don't need a headache. You can do it, Scott. Right, heavy walking lunges really hits the glutes. Sometimes you can't connect to your glutes because they take a lot of like weight, like resistance. So that's to get in there. Then RDLs for the hamstrings. Let's see how long it takes him to get this intermittent fasting short. It's not that far away, like it was one of the more recent shorts. We're waiting, Scott. I'm going to get started. So we'll see if he does it by the time I finish my lunges. Beep beep, Harry, can you go on the rug, please? Listen to what I'm saying. Oh, in your room. Just do as you're told. We're going to be walking up and down here, please. Come on. Right, get to your room. Get to your room. Right, we're going to have a talk when I've come off my live.
No, please. No.
Yeah. It's as many as you can. 3. I think 8's a sweet spot. 4. I'm going to take my time for the gym. 5. 6. Rest. So they weigh 17.5 each. I feel a bit lightheaded. Rest. We're going into RDLs. Lunges are hard. There you go, Tiger. He's finally posted it. Oh, thanks, Scott. But let us know if you've got any specific questions after watching that short. Then we're going into RDLs. So stiff leg deadlift, soft knees, weight stays in your heels of your feet, shoulders back and pinned towards the shoulder, to the spine, hips back, feel the stretch, squeeze the glutes to come up, feel the stretch in the hamstrings, the back of the knees, squeeze up. 3, nice neutral spine. I see a lot of people bending like that. Your spine's nice and safe because your core should be pushing against it. 5, beep beep. What is it? Go. Could go. We'll have a little rest then. Are you sleepy? She had a long nap as well. It's a her, Hyash.
Banana.
Oh, you want a banana?
Yes.
There, please. She's got eyes like a dad, that's why she gets confused that she's a boy. Yeah. I bet it's a tenner, she doesn't eat all this banana. Right. Where was I? Mummy's trying to get her gains on, child. 5, 6. I'm not too bothered about being interrupting because I'm not well. 7, in case you didn't know. 8. 9. Squeezing the glutes coming up. 10. I'm going to leave a bit in the tank. Rest. I'm going to go with a heavy deadlift, heavy walking lunges again. I used to hate squats so much. I used to always be doing lunges and like them. I am, it's in my throat now. Mark, I've not had a decent night's sleep since Saturday night. That wee shite. Every 5 minutes, mummy, cuddle, in the middle of the night. When she's awake through the daytime, she don't care. But when I'm trying to get some shut eye, she's like loving as anything. Explain that one. Aye. Mummy, cuddle. It is cute though. I'll miss it one day and all that, people say. No, it won't. No, I like my sleep. Resting. So yeah, just doing what we can. With sleep deprivation and a cold, that's probably why this cold is peaking. What have you got there? Oh, no doubt that will get mushed into the floor. That's kids' fire. Yep.
Banana. No, thank you. Lucky.
She said, Ari, tuka nana. Nana. Do you want a nana? Have you tried heavy squatting? Great for glutes. Yeah, but for me, so squatting is a predominant thigh quad exercise. And if, like, because I've been through 2 pregnancies, I'm still having trouble at the moment engaging my glutes. So if you have a seated job, if you've been through pregnancy, or if you've had a job where you're standing like that and you've been like stretching your back and switching your glutes off that way, you can have sleepy glutes. And the way to get out of that, you've got to find the exercises that stimulate, and I can hear her breathing from here. And run with those. But yeah, if you actively squeeze the glutes coming up in a squat, you will tone and strengthen, and you know, mind muscle connection's got to be used. Whereas if you're not great with mind muscle connection in squatting with your glutes, limb disassociation, sorry, not limb disassociation, what am I talking about? unilateral exercises where you're bringing your leg away from the midline of the body are really good for your glutes, so if anyone that's struggling. But yeah, I mean, squatting, yeah, it's really good for the full lower body if you're doing them properly. I'm procrastinating until I've got to do another 8 of these. So heavy dumbbell lunges again. You okay? What are you doing? Is she frozen? Make sure you safely pick up your weights from the floor with the deadlift. She's a loud breather, she's staring at you. 3. Oh, 4. Hi guys. Oh, that was a hard one. The dumbbell rack almost killed me. Oh, rest. I'll catch up on your comments in a second. Knackered me. Hulk mindset. Hi, I've not seen you in ages. A lot of people are in hospital with the flu. I ask, where did COVID go? No comment. Oh, what? Yeah, should I be superstar? Yeah, no one's mentioned COVID up here for a while. About 6 months ago, around Christmas time, before Christmas, people were, like my clients were coming down with COVID, but nothing this year. There's a lot of scaremongering going on, isn't there? Rest, I'm going to RDLs and then stretches. I did want to do a lot more, but with the kids testing my patience. And I want to get into some good stretches as well. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? What's Robert saying? He's retracted. It's fast. I can't speak Chinese. If it was that, my eyes are so itchy as well. Everything's just drying out when I'm not well. I go like a flake. RDLs. That took me a long time to recover from them. Like. Oh, thanks, Robert. I don't feel it. Pinning them shoulder blades back, chest proud, hips back, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes to stand. 3, 4. I'm going quite fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're trying to work on hamstring flexibility, get these in. 9. Oh, 10. Rest. Gonna stretch off next, and we'll see how fast I get jumped on by the kids. Is fasted cardio workout better than for fat loss? No. No. Depends on you though, on how you find it. If you find it easier to fit it in your life, if you feel like you've got more energy first thing in the morning. I've done fasted cardio as well myself when I enjoyed it. It's a nice way to start your day. But I recommend It's got massive benefits exercising after a meal, and insulin resistance is on the rise. I say most people have got some sort of insulin resistance at the moment. So I would say you should prioritise because of the general population. But then you guys who are watching me aren't general population, are you? Because you're interested in health and fitness. It's a good point as well. But you should exercise after every meal if it's walking or working out. Good question though. But yeah, there's no benefits, like science benefits, not eating before exercise. However, something else to consider if you're over the age of 35, you need to be more on it with protein, for protein synthesis, for building muscle. Something else to consider. So you could say that there's a benefit of better protein synthesis. But I know people who've had a full meal and they've exercised in like an hour and they've thrown it all up. Whereas I'm someone who can have like heavy meal and then work out. Depends what you're doing and how you feel after it. I'm someone who can exercise with a full stomach, as you've seen many times. Like now I've just had my dinner and then I'll exercise. But everybody's different. It's what works best for you and what you can be consistent with. What about over 40? Yeah, same. So over the age of 35, 40 plus. So you've got 48-hour window around exercise to get your protein in. Over the age of 35, it's a smaller window, so you want to be more on it. If you just have protein with every meal though, you know, you're going to hit it anyway. Hi Michael, how are you doing? So I'm going to go straight into the pigeon pose. Demi's enjoying that yoga.
And I'm enjoying Demi's frisbee.
Have you swapped? That's a protein yogurt the baby's eating. Was mine, but you know. Oh, thanks, Aaron.
No, because I'm going to eat them.
Right, okay.
Yum.
Floor food.
I just recognised.
So if you can't get into a good bend in your leg, obviously we've worked the glutes, the blood flow is going to be down in there. So it takes a bit of patience. And you can see that I'm not sat in the centre here, so I'm just going to make sure I'm sat in the centre. And every exhale is like a switch in the body.
All done.
In telling your body and your muscles, your central nervous system to relax. Good girl, you're putting in the bin for me. So you're trying to switch off all the muscles. Where? Thanks. And you can come down.
Mummy, am I being good?
You are now, yeah.
But now it's not good to have a talk with me.
I think we should still have a talk because I asked you to go to your room and you were cheeky.
Sorry.
Go to the other side.
Sorry, Mummy.
Okay.
Now.
You can't just say sorry and like expect everything to be better. You should have done that from the off.
Well, please, can I sorry make it better? Please, would you again?
Well, we'll see how you behave for the rest of the night.
Okay.
I just realised that this whole workout I've had a hole in my sock. Apologise if I offended anybody's eyes. Is drinking milk healthy for adults? So ever since I breastfed, I always think adults drinking cow's milk's a bit weird. I switched to, I swap between unsweetened unsweetened almond and what's the one? Oat milk. Personally, that's because like you shouldn't really be drinking milk from a car, right? Like It's for a cow. If there's no other way you can get your protein, but it's not going to do you any harm. But make sure that you're having organic milk, because there's a lot of steroids pumped in to keep the cow lactating. But it's totally up to you. It's a good way to get some protein, isn't it, and calcium. So we'll stretch my hamstrings off and stuff. And then Pess have gone to bed. They're stressing me out. Yo! Hi, Frez! Thank you very much. Got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? I'm just getting the rest of my steps in. Answering any questions. So, yeah, that was a tough workout. I'm glad I did it. I feel a lot better now. Oh, thanks, Frez. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach with limited spaces for coaching available, and I'm a yoga and Pilates teacher, and I specialise in back pain, injury rehab, postnatal rehab, anyone with back pain, let's get into it, anyone struggling with aspects of their diet, building their own diet. My name's Leanne Moss. Make sure you've got a reward. When you do something that you consider difficult and a lot of effort for your goals, make sure you reward yourself after. It can be a coffee, it can be a nice trip can, it can be a stretch, a walk outside, a bath, because that's how you build the habit, okay, in the brain. That's science. Hey, get off my plant. Yeah, I can see you.
Oh dear.
No, not oh dear. You see that? No touch. She's looking at me like, that's my water. I reward myself with fruit. That's nice. I reward, like, this is something I do as well, because I'm not a huge fan of salads, right? I can eat them, they're all right. I know it's a big, like, propel towards my goals, but when I have a salad, I can say if I've got a protein bar after it, or a shake, or something that's easier to eat. I like a protein yogurt, and no, don't mean the super thick 20 gram ones. I mean like the nicer ones, like from Waitrose, you know, the Get Pro. I'll have the hard food that's going to nourish my body and going to give me loads of plant and seeds and vegetables, and then I'll have the easy food after. And it's such a nice way of doing it. It's just a little trick there. Hopefully you find it useful. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. If you've got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle, diet related, how's everyone getting on with fat loss? Any training tips wanted? Is salad with feta cheese a good idea? Yeah, feta cheese has a lot of protein, calcium in it, fats, so it's more filling. I've got some feta cheese that's been in the fridge for a while. Actually, did I bin that the other day? Halloumi is good as well. But I like feta cheese on salad with walnuts. That's nice. And then I'd add like some sort of protein with it. Did you run outside in the morning? It's good for health. Sorry for my bad English. That's good English. Do I run outside in the morning? No, I've got 2 kids. When it brightens up, when the sun comes out for longer in the morning, which it's coming, it's on its way, and I'm on my own, the kids with the babysitters, then I will go out and run in the morning or in the evening as well. Be nice, like a nice easy pace. But yeah, it is good for your mental health. I used to go running once, I stopped in September, October, when it started to get icy and cold and dark at night. I used to go running once a week for about 3 very hilly, 2.5, 3 miles. It was really good. You feel so proud of yourself after you ran. How many minutes to run? What for? It's just, if you're looking to achieve fat loss, running, you want to get your steps in and more energy expenditure faster. So if you're a small woman, I know like these are guys on my comments, but it's harder for a small woman under 5'2" to lose fat, because we've got to be on like 1,200 calories and get like 15-20,000 steps generally, right, if you've not got much muscle and all that, right? And one of my clients actually said last week how boring they find walking. They used to love walking, but now it's becoming a chore because they're trying to get all these steps in. So I've been looking at alternatives. Another alternative would be for running. However, increased risk of injury, because when you do run on that knee joint, that's on its own for that split second, there's 3 times your body weight on it. If you F your knees up, you need surgery. Running is good for mental health. But there's a, like the bike. Share?
This is all my stuff.
Oh, come on. Anything that raises the heart rate and then promotes endorphins is good for the health. I think investing in a treadmill is a good idea.
Demi falls off my back.
I'll probably get one of them walk pads at some point.
Mummy, Demi falls off my back.
Which is okay.
It's one of your creases.
Oh, it's just for eyelashes. But I'll probably get one of them walk pads at some point. I've had this since COVID, and it's literally 6s and 2 3s, but I think walking. It's a flower. Yeah, I'll probably get one. Have you got one, Tiger? Are they any good? The walk pads. It's safer for a woman as well to get like steps in at night through a walk pad. And you can get them going on incline now, going a bit faster. They've definitely come on since, I remember looking at them in 2020 with COVID. That's when I got this instead. I have had a treadmill though. You're so happy. I too. What a beautiful song. If you have any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle, diet related questions? What have I learnt this week? There was something. So I'm reading a new book, for those of you who see my post on here, called Metabolical. Some stuff's got to be taken with a pinch of salt though, because I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just thinking it's outdated. Actually, they talk about 2019, so it can't be outdated, but anyway, what was said, and I've also said this to clients, trans fats, harmful fats, carcinogen, that live in the body forever, okay, they can't be removed. So the FDA has like put a ban on like foods having a certain amount in it. That's a different subject altogether, but anyway. But if you boil olive oil over a certain temperature, it's meant to turn to trans fats. So I'd learnt this and I'd passed it on to clients and stuff. This is why you should have an open mind as well, because there's always new evidence and things changing. Just like first aid, every time you do first aid, there's something that's changed, right? Which I'm due to do this year. It's always interesting to see what changes. I digress. So what I'd learned in like new science-based research, it's quite hard to turn olive oil into trans fats, because you're in a pan when you're frying olive oil, you're not going to get the temperature, and if you did manage to get the high temperature that's required, you're not cooking for as long as what's required to turn it into trans fats. Anyway, this book was saying about, yeah, that outdated, but no book's going to be perfect. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. And also as well, they're looking at putting cancer warnings on bottles of alcohol now, because it's 6 main cancers that are caused from drinking alcohol. Not even too much alcohol, in moderation alcohol. There's no safe limit to alcohol, especially for the brain. You should work on your thigh. No, I go to the gym. I used to have a treadmill, but we were flooded. Treadmill was damaged. And what? They're selling water pads on TikTok for like less than 150. What about cooking in coconut oil? That's fine. But it's saturated fat as well. Just limit it. There was this whole pish about coconut oil being one of the best oils. Or at the end of the day, it's still saturated fat. So if you increase your LDLs, your low density lipoproteins, which is bad cholesterol all the time. Olive oil's the best thing to cook with. Yeah, I mean, I cook with butter, which is like coconut oil, you know, it's in its more natural state. Saturated fat though, so it's limiting it. Any questions on health fitness? There's some other things that I've been learning as well. A lot about insulin resistance and how when we get, you know, like these Zoe, these continuous glucose monitors, how pointless they are. Because if they are showing on Zoe, you'd be exhibiting other symptoms as well of insulin resistance, and it'd be too late to do anything. You'd be full-blown metabolic syndrome. I want to marry a girl like you who's like to keep fit. Well, make it happen. I wanted to be in a relationship with someone who was very health and fitness conscious, and I did that. Don't settle for anything less. You deserve to be with somebody who you want to be with. Yeah. And you'll keep to the gym, and your children will be health conscious as well. So many benefits to it all. If you have any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, what if my partner is a big eater? I'm a big foodie. I don't know any fitness professional or anyone who's in great shape who isn't a foodie. It's just reducing the amount of good food like that you eat, you know, and you enjoy it more as well. But you can, if they're a big eater as well, maybe it's because they're not getting enough fibre, fruit, veg volume, and like filling food, you know. Protein. I think I'm going to go to bed after this. I wonder if I'll get any sleep tonight. Right, guys. I'll tell you something though, when you're not feeling 100%, it's very easy to overeat on like chocolate or just having a bowl of cereal, you know, just to feel a bit warm, a bit of comfort, a bit of endorphins. But yeah, still, I'm going to be practicing going to bed hungry tonight.
Mommy, I am full of junk food.
You full of junk food?
Yeah.
You can tell she listens to my life.
I am full of drunk food.
Drunk food, she says.
What's
in there then? Oh, do you mean you're fat? Well, thanks so much for joining us, guys. I've got loads of content on my channel, classes, giving back to your body love classes like yoga in the morning. I've also got lots of shorts on nutrition and different diet, different ways to build good habits around food, posture, exercise tips. Go and check it out. I'd love a like and subscribe. Go live nearly every day, but I hope to see you again soon.